Hey guys, and welcome to another awesome episode. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to paint leather. Take a good look at this leather. It's so faded. It does not look good at all. I will show you every single step. It's very easy to paint leather and you will not believe the results, guys. And I'll also show you how to do some minor repairs. Let's go to the other side. So see, on this side, we have a few small rips here. So I will show you how to repair that. These are about $120 for these little things. So I decided I'm just gonna take these off. I'm gonna cut the broken part off, and I'm just gonna have the leather wrap around the way it is. It's all gonna be painted. It's all gonna look perfect. So that's what I'm doing with both sides there. All right, guys, let's get started right away. And let me quickly take you into the future, guys, and show you what it will look like so you're not wasting your time watching this. Check it out. I'm taking you into the future now. So here is the before. Now check out the incredible after. And here is the incredible after, guys. Check out our repair. It's nice and flexible. It's basically perfect. Look at this leather. It looks so good. Here's a nice close-up of it. Not one spot looks old. It basically looks perfect, guys. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to get this done all by yourself. Okay, guys, well, you've seen it. Pretty amazing stuff. Okay, so in our case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this thing off. So you take a permanent marker and you mark it so that way when you go to put it back on, there's no guesswork as to where it was. So I'm just gonna pull this off camera, and I'm gonna show you all the steps, guys, of how to make it look beautiful. And yes, guys, you can paint all types of vinyl and leather. I've tried colors on this parts car panel here. Like, look at this paint. It's incredible. Look at it. It's flexible, and I never even really prepped this. Look how good it stays on. So I tried some other brands here that you brush on. Not as good. You can see the brush marks. But this stuff, look at that. Anyways, okay, let's get going. So here is the paint that I am using. I got two colors going on. I have a brown, which we're gonna use, and I have like a tan that I'm gonna use on some interior pieces. This match is almost perfect. Here's the codes in case you're working on a BMW E36, guys. So anyways, this stuff works on leather, vinyl, and you can even paint rugs with it. It is incredible. You get it at automotive stores, SEM color coat. I've seen it on eBay. I'm sure there's an online store. So this is what we're using, guys. Okay, let's get back to business. Okay, guys, so the absolute first thing we have to do is we have to wash this stuff with this. It's a silicone wash and wax remover. Let me take you to the store right now and show you a quick example of two other ones. So I'm at an automotive paint store. Here's an example of one. And here is an example of another one, which we actually have. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you just want to go around and you want to 100% get rid of any armorals in it, any waxes, any dirts. So you're going to go around and clean this whole entire thing. See? Until the rag's basically clean when you're wiping it. So that might take you 10 minutes to do. So I'm going to do that right now. See, look at that already. You can see all the armorall and stuff got wiped off of it. What a difference. Okay, guys, I'm about 5 minutes into this. I ended up putting it in a spray bottle. Make sure you label it so you know what's inside. So you just spray it on. I'm getting everywhere to completely degrease it. You get what I'm saying? You gotta go around. You gotta get it all. You gotta go over and over and over until there's nothing left. Okay, guys, she is nice and clean. We're still a few steps away from painting, but so what you want to do now is if you got a little damaged area like this, we're just gonna grab a little razor blade and we're just gonna cut away, like, see, like this dangly kind of stuff. It can't be there, so I'm just gonna go around. See what I mean? I mean, you get the idea, right? So you gotta cut this out. Anything that's dangling around, you're gonna cut it away. If you have to, you can even use contact cement to glue something on, but in our case, I don't think we're gonna have to. So, okay, let me just off camera clean this up. I'll show you guys in a minute what it looks like. Okay guys, so that's as good as I can get it. So now you're gonna grab 320 grit sandpaper, or like 400, or even 600 would be okay. And you're just gonna sand this around. All the edges need to be sanded. Even this, if there's like a piece of metal underneath, like in our case, we're even gonna sand that. Everything needs to be nice and sanded around the area that we're going to be repairing. See, you can tell it's getting like sanded. You don't have to go too crazy here, but that's what you got to do. So I'm going to do that for about 30 seconds. Okay, you're going to get all the dust off of it. One more mist of this stuff. Give it a good wipe. This stuff dries really quick. And my camera fell, but that's okay. So anyways, you wipe it up. Okay, she's ready. Okay guys, what we're gonna do now is use this stuff. This is a filler for leather and vinyls. I went to like a whole bunch of stores here in town. Nobody had it. Nobody even knew what it was. So I ended up buying it on eBay. That's where I found it. Here is the eBay ad in case you wanna take a look. Here it is guys, and remember you can always pause the video and zoom in on it and find it on eBay yourself. Anyways, so this is what we're gonna use. It's cheap, little bottle like this, whatever the price there was, I can't remember now, 20 bucks or something, right? It's just like a cream. It's like a filler, like a body filler, automotive style. Okay, and it comes with a little spreader like this, which, I mean, sure, why not? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use just a credit card like this, an old one. It'll be perfect. Okay, let's get started on this. So it looks and it feels just like drywall putty, but it dries flexible. Just jamming some in so it kind of tucks in under the leather. You get what I'm saying? Okay guys, you've seen that. Very easy. There's basically only two problems with this stuff. Problem number one, it does take forever to dry, so we won't be able to do anything with this until tomorrow. So we're gonna have to let it completely dry. And the second thing is, when it dries, it does shrink a little bit, so we're gonna have to let it dry, and then we're gonna have to put more. But anyways, for now I'm gonna leave it till tomorrow. But what I'm gonna start doing guys is, anything you don't want painted, we're gonna start taping this thing up. Okay guys, so basically the taping part, buy good tape. Here's some M3 tape. Do not buy masking tape from the dollar store for this. It will not work. You gotta get automotive paint. So anyways, take a piece and you're just gonna tape off whatever you don't want painted. The better of a job you do, the better it will look. Okay guys, so here we have the back side. Let me just magically turn it around. And there we go, the upside of it. So guys, the hardest part now, you have to be patient. So this, we're gonna let this dry till tomorrow guys. There's no way around it. So I'm putting this thing in the house, and don't go off this video because there's still crucial steps to making the paint never peel. I'm gonna fast forward till tomorrow when that's ready to be worked on.
I'm fast forwarding till tomorrow!
Whoa, and just like that, it is tomorrow, guys. So now you're gonna grab one of these. This is like a sanding pad you get from an automotive store. It's the equivalent of 320 grit sandpaper, but it's like a nice soft kind of thing. Any automotive store sells these. You can show them a screenshot of this. Anyways, so what you're gonna do, so as you can see, it did shrink quite a bit, but it is looking pretty good. So what you want to do is you want to just scuff this a little bit, just lightly, so it has some scratches in it. So when you put the next batch on, it has some scratches to kind of stick to it. And don't worry about scratching this thing, because we're actually going to sand this whole entire thing with this. All the leather that we're painting, every single piece of the interior of this beauty over there, guys. Okay, let me just give that a light scuff, just like 30 seconds, and we'll move on. Okay, so that is sanded nice now. So now we're gonna take this tag cloth, which is like you wipe a car down with this before you paint it, because I don't want to use the silicone remover on this stuff because it could like melt a little bit. So we're just gonna wipe the dust away basically from us just sanding now. This is like really kind of sticky, and once the dust is away, we will refill it. And it's called a tar rag. This is what the package look like. There's smaller ones too. If you show them this in an automotive paint store, tag cloth, they'll know what we're talking about. Okay, let's fill it. Okay guys, exact same thing. I'm gonna take some and just refill it. No big deal. Okay, well there you go. You saw it. Really nothing to it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait again till tomorrow, and there's a chance we might even have to fill it one more time.
So I'm gonna fast forward till tomorrow right now.
Boom! And we're in the future. Check it out. Okay, she's looking pretty good. I think it's good enough. We won't know till we sand it. See, I'll take my fingernail here. See, this stuff is really good. It feels like rubber almost, just like the leather. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a block. Yeah, just in a nice little circular motion, very lightly. Okay, that's pretty smooth. I actually grabbed 320 grit. I'm just gonna kind of do it by hand so I can get the areas I want to. Yeah, it's working good. Okay, so there it is. I do have to fill it one more time. We're just gonna do the lightest, skinniest little coat, just like this. And when you do a tiny, skinny little coat, you don't have to wait all night for it to dry. Half an hour, you could blow it a little with a blow dryer. See, just a tiny, tiny little bit. Okay, so that's drying now. We're gonna give that 20 minutes, half an hour, and I think we're ready to paint. So now you're gonna grab, this is an M3 Scotch-Brite. This is the equivalent of 320 grit sandpaper, but you gotta use one of these. This is like the same stuff you would like scuff up a car with before you paint it. And you're gonna go around, and you're not gonna go too crazy, but this needs a light scuff, especially in like little cracks like that. So you're just gonna get in here. See what I mean? This whole thing has to be basically looking like that. No shine to it. Okay, so I'm gonna go around, do the whole thing. I'm gonna stay away from this area for now so that can dry good. Okay guys, I got it set up for paint. See, that looks as good as it's gonna get. Everything's sanded. You gotta blow all the dust off. So we're doing that. Once the dust is off, we're gonna spray some of this wax remover on again and wipe it off, but we're not gonna spray any around the area where we did our work because it will basically melt it. So I'm just gonna wipe what I can. And that is that. So I'm doing that now. You guys get the idea. I need both my hands for this. Okay, she's wiped up and dry. Now we're gonna take this cloth, this tag cloth. You're just gonna go around. This will get any lint off of it. Just like that. You get the idea. Okay guys, we're basically ready to paint. Shake up your can for 5 minutes. make sure you wear one of these to get nice clean air. And what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna do 4 really light coats, maybe 5, but we're gonna put like 2 light coats on this first, or maybe 3. So this might have like 6 coats and the rest will have 4. Okay, let's do it. Just super light. Okay, we'll give that 5 minutes and then we'll do another coat there. Okay, coat number 2. Just like that, nothing more than that. Okay guys, it's looking better each time. So coat number 3 on here. Like I said, very light. Almost perfect. Okay, you get the idea. Coat number 1, not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna put the first coat on just like that. Okay guys, first coat. Honestly, it's looking incredible. 3 more coats to go on the whole thing, including that part now. Not bad. Okay guys, 2 coats down, looking incredible. I'm gonna put 2 more on, put it on the car, and then you're gonna see the final result. All right guys, well there it is. As you can see, it looks incredible. I am so happy with the result. Our repair is basically almost not even noticeable. It looks really, really good. I'm super happy with it. It's got a nice flex to it, just like the rest of it. Look at the leather. I mean, the color's bang on, I would say. I'm super duper duper happy with this, guys. Look how nice it looks. If anybody's following the build of this awesome BMW, guys, interior slowly getting back together. Thanks for watching Problem Solver Garage. Give me a like. Till next time, everybody.
I will subscribe.